9 forecast.
All right, there we are, socked in with the clouds. There is the view as seen from Carter Mountain, and it's very limited. There has been some ongoing drizzle, especially at some of the higher elevations and other places across the region. Not everyone seeing the drizzle, but certainly cool temperatures. Let's take a look at the airport now, where we check in at 63 degrees. They made it to a high at the airport today of 67. Most of us were in the upper 50s and low 60s. It's more like late October and not the 26th day of September. Northeasterly winds at 13. And as we take a look at numbers in the Shenandoah Valley at the airport, 58. There's been some light drizzle from time to time. A northeasterly wind at 6. So temperatures at this hour pretty uniform, and they're pretty much at the levels they've been at for virtually all day, upper 50s to low 60s. And you can see with the visible satellite picture, all the clouds just locked in, especially east of the mountains, and it's a function of the wind out of the north and northeast, keeping things on the damp and dreary side. Now, as we look at the Doppler radar, you're really not going to see the drizzle show up because the beam is shooting high up in the atmosphere at the top of the cloud, where the drizzle is far below. So again, the drizzle is really hard to pick up. Now, as we take a look at temperatures overnight, pretty much in the mid to upper 50s. There'll be some areas of fog, and some areas we'll see a little patchy drizzle. Tomorrow, pretty gloomy start. There could be a few breaks of sunshine as we had latter half of the day, but it's still cool. But most of us should see numbers in the mid to upper 60s here for Wednesday. Again, our average daytime highs in the upper 70s, and then we'll start to stair step the numbers up as we go into the late week. There may be some breaks of sun, but still the flavor of the day is going to be more clouds than anything else. And it's just unfortunate that this current setup couldn't yield more rain for us, because we do need that. But basically, the remnant low, the ghost of its former self, Ophelia, is offshore. Yesterday it was southeast of Long Island. It's drifted a little farther south today. The counterclockwise flow around that, bringing in that northeasterly wind. We're wedged in with the clouds and the cool temperatures here from portions of the northeast into the mid-Atlantic. A different story farther to the west. I mean, look at the comparison right now. You see 50s and 60s here, and then we go on the other side of the mountains. You can see temperatures that are in the 80s and get down toward Little Rock and Mississippi. In those areas, they're in the 90s. But as we get closer toward the weekend and the starts of October on Sunday and Monday, we're talking about temperatures returning to much warmer levels. Real quickly with the tropics, this is Tropical Storm Philip. Philip has encountered some wind shear, so it's weakened a bit, and the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center does take that closer toward Hispaniola as we move into this weekend. There is another disturbance south of Philip that could become better organized over the next several days. So here we are in the morning, lots of cloudiness. There may be a few breaks trying to develop during the afternoon, but it's still a cool day for September, mid to upper 60s. And then on Thursday, we could have a little bit of sun to start the day, but more clouds will likely fill back in. Upper 60s to low 70s for daytime highs. So for tonight, cloudy, some patchy drizzle, areas of fog, mid and upper 50s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. We'll start to see temperatures edge a little higher as we get into the late week, but as we move into the weekend, we should start to see those temperatures warm even more so by Sunday, and look at next week with temperatures back in the lower 80s.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much. And